時間、あと2時間30分。
using community wireless system as well as radios. And also, along the coast, people should be watching out for high waves because this is the time of the year where the tidal level is very high and the high tide is expected tomorrow morning and tomorrow evening, so people should watch out for the possible floods.
Typhoon number 11 is moving north-south of Kochi Prefecture. The storm zone covers the Shikoku region and some parts of the Kii Peninsula. Tonight, the powerful typhoon is expected to come close to the Pacific coast of western Japan, mainly the Shikoku region. It is likely to make landfall from late night through dawn. The typhoon is believed to be moving north at 20 kilometers an hour off Kochi Prefecture. Its central atmospheric pressure is 960 hectopascals. The storm zone covers Shikoku and Kansai regions and some parts of Mie Prefecture. The powerful typhoon is maintaining its strength. It is expected to continue moving north at a relatively slow speed. It is forecast to come close tonight to the Pacific coast of western Japan, mainly the Shikoku region, and is likely to make landfall through dawn. As the typhoon approaches, winds are getting stronger. A maximum instantaneous speed of 130 kilometers per hour was reported just before 8 p.m. A developed rain cloud surrounding the typhoon partially covers Shikoku and the peninsula of Kii. It brought rainfall of 64 millimeters for 1 hour through 8 p.m. in the town of Naka in Tokushima Prefecture. A landslide alert has been issued for some parts of Saitama, Yamanashi, Nara, and Tokushima prefectures. Weather authorities believe the risk of such disasters is now very high. The alert has also been issued for the Tama area in Tokyo. Very strong winds are expected through tomorrow in western Japan. Winds could reach 126 kilometers per hour in Shikoku, 108 kilometers per hour in Chukoku and Kansai, 82.8 kilometers per hour in Kyushu, and 72 kilometers per hour in Tokai. The maximum instantaneous wind force could reach 108 to 180 kilometers per hour. Waves are likely to rise to 9 or 10 meters along the coast of Shikoku, Kansai, and Tokai. More than 50 millimeters of rain accompanied by lightning is forecast through tomorrow on the Pacific coast, western and eastern Japan. Early rainfall could exceed 80 millimeters in some places. Projected rainfall through tomorrow evening is 600 millimeters in Shikoku, Kansai, and Tokai, and 300 millimeters in Chukoku, Kanto, and Koshi. More rainfall is expected through Saturday evening, 200 to 300 millimeters in Tokai, and 100 to 150 millimeters in Kansai. Tide levels are at their highest this time of year. Storms are expected to bring flooding through tomorrow morning as tides peak. The Meteorological Agency is calling on people to be on the alert for strong winds, landslides, swollen rivers, high waves, and storm surges. People are also advised to be cautious about lightning and sudden wind gusts such as tornadoes.
A set of government-proposed national security bills has cleared the lower house. The legislation is most likely to win enactment during the current extended night session. The day of the crucial diet vote started with driving rain. In the morning, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe addressed members of his Liberal Democratic Party. Abe tells the lawmakers that they bear a heavy responsibility to protect the people and defend the nation's land, sea, and airspace. He says today is the day when members of the LDP can fulfill that responsibility through their vote in the lower house. The lower house convened for a full session at 1 p.m. The People's Life Party and Taro Yamamoto and friends were absent from the start. Liberal Democrat John Matsumoto says history will prove that the legislation is indeed aimed at defending the peace and security of Japan. Democratic Party President Katsuya Okada says making a unilateral change to the interpretation of the Constitution is a big mistake. He says Prime Minister Abe, you have committed a grave sin. Members of the Democratic Party, the Japan Innovation Party, the Communist Party, and the Social Democratic Party left the floor just before voting took place. The Speaker asks those in favor of the two bills to stand. He declares the bills approved by a majority. The legislation was supported by the Liberal Democratic Party. Meanwhile, two counter-proposals submitted by the Japan Innovation Party were voted down. Outside the diet, people protested against what is being called war legislation. This woman says it's outrageous the bills are being rammed through by the strength of numbers. This man says the bills will allow Japan to wage a war around the world alongside the United States. He says he wants them scrapped.
Abe made comments after the lower house passed the bills. He says the security situation surrounding Japan is becoming harsher, and the bills are essential to protect people's lives and prevent war from breaking out. He also says the Liberal Democratic Party will work hard to help deepen public understanding of the legislation by giving careful and precise explanations. Here are some responses from the Royal Commission of the says he's relieved the lower house has passed the bills. He says government and ruling parties must do more to help people really understand the bills. Komeito leader Natsuo Yamaguchi says it was good the lower house passed the bills without trouble. He says the governing bloc needs to be humble and sincere and make its case in an easy to understand way so that people can understand the bills. Opposition leaders reacted to the passage of the bills. Democratic Party leader Katsuya Okada says the governing coalition failed to convince people despite the many hours of deliberations. It had no choice but to put the bills to a vote amid opposition protests. He says he will